You're entering now a conference in the Pac-12 that we've always known for years has a lot of parity. There's really no obvious powerhouses. I mean, Oregon was that for a while. Last decade, we saw USC have its stretches like that, but now it's kind of back and forth. We see a lot of different teams go that. Did that help your decision in terms of that, knowing the competition is going to be very good, a lot of crazy games in it, and again, a lot of good football fan bases as well throughout the Pac-12?
What helped, like, what made my help me make this decision was, like, first of all, the Pac-12 passes more than any other conference.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, a DB to show out is in the Pac-12, so I can go out there, get a whole bunch of picks, and then come down and make some amazing tackles. And I feel like, what? And then UCLA, being on a come up, that's when we can make a whole new variety and show that they're not some school to sleep on, that they're just they compete with any team.
So, by the way, we are talking to UCLA wide receiver and defensive back recruit Devin Kirkwood, which is obviously, if you guys don't know, the number 13th ranked overall athlete in 2021 recruiting class in the nation, which is incredible. It's an incredible feat. No matter what you do moving forward, to be ranked as the 13th best player in the country, it's pretty amazing. But let me ask you this, Devin. Do you see yourself playing in the NFL? Besides the academic part of going to UCLA, do you see yourself 2-3 years going into the NFL draft and being an NFL type of player?
When I see myself, I'm a very type of like player. How I see myself is I want to be the number one. I want to be one of the best DBs in the Pac-12. And I see myself, and I could do that. I feel like I could do that at any school, but I chose UCLA. And I feel like that I'm gonna go to the NFL and I'm gonna play and I'm gonna try and make history and be one of the best DBs in the NFL.
Well, let me tell you something. Me and you are going to be best friends, because if that's true, I want you to go to the Jets and I want you to be the starting DB for the Jets, because we haven't had a good DB since Darrelle Revis. How's that sound?
That sounds amazing. I'd go do it too.
Well, whenever you do get drafted, and hopefully it's the New York Jets, I'm going to make sure that you come into studio when you're drafted, after you're drafted, and we'll do a whole show about just you, and where you see yourself in the near future with the New York Jets. How does that sound?
That sounds amazing.
I love his personality. He's very funny. He's got a great personality, Speedy.
Yes, he absolutely does. So, in terms of both positions, wide receiver and defensive back, both are becoming more versatile in the NFL. You actually brought it up with Darnay Holmes, who's now on my Giants. I'm a Giants fan. Jabril Peppers, you brought up. How much could you see that being a role for you at the later in the college level and also in the NFL? Do you see that trending for not only the defensive back position but other positions as a whole too, whether it's offense or defense in the front seven, anything like that?
I see it happening. Like, I see it getting better, and I feel like that would be like my type of thing. Me being able, because since I'm able to play so many different positions, where you just can't mark me as a one position person, because I can move to the slot. I can stick a short, fast person. I can stick a tall dude that's out there that's 6'5", going up to get the ball, and I could play safety and come down and fill the hole. So it's like, and then also, you can't say I can't run routes, because then I'll run by you and just catch a bomb on you, and you'll look at the coach like, I can't do nothing about it.
We are talking to UCLA wide receiver and defensive back recruit Devin Kirkwood. Devin, you talk about your talents. First of all, you're very tall for a corner. You're 6'2", 6'3". You have I see that you run the 40 in 4.84 seconds. Your shuttle is 4.57. Your vertical is 29.2. 29.20. So when you look at your style of game and your strengths and your weaknesses, what is your number one strength, and why do you push yourself as a player to play that position the way you play that position?
My number one strength?
Mm-hmm.
That's my length. It's so hard to get around a tall DB. And it's so hard to get around, like, when he knows how to shoot his hands and he can play with his feet,
mm-hmm.
It's so hard to get around him, because it makes you have to think more. And as soon as you mess up and I hit you with my hands, it's over because like I can erase route, I can erase the street, I can erase the comeback, I can erase the slant route, I can erase the dig and undercut it and try and if he throw the dig route, I'm picking that. I'm trying to get a pick six. So and I feel like on jump balls in the end zone, I'm not getting Moss. I'm out here I'm going up to Moss the receiver. And if you put me at receiver, it's gonna get nasty. I'm telling you, he's a baby. Put me out there, throw it up. I'm gonna get it.
Well, I'm watching your clips right now, and you're a lot faster on the field, and even though your 40 is 4.84 seconds, you're a lot faster in the game than you are what it shows what your numbers are. So the same thing with a lot of players that I've seen over the years, even Darrelle Revis. I think Darrelle Revis ran his 40 in 4.64. Yeah. And he was a lot faster on the field. And by the way, he was mean, and he talked a lot too. So who do you compare your style of game? I know you say Henderson, but the way you talk on the field, do you compare yourself to a particular player? Why do you talk on the field? And do you like to get into people's head? Is that why you talk to people on the field?
The people that I compare myself to, that I see myself like game-wise, Ramsey for sure. Ramsey's a dog. Ramsey, Jair Alexander, and yeah, C.J. Henderson got drafted. Them are my guys. Like, them are the two guys that I really see myself. Them three guys I see being after because they're really, like, being, like, really good players. And C.J. Henderson and Jair and Ramsey, they talk so much trash, but they back it up with their game so much. Like, they come down and fill on like, holes so fast. And you would think like how people be like corners can't really hit, but Ramsey, Jair, and C.J. Henderson, they be really out there hitting people. They be forcing fumbles, getting in people's heads, and I love to get in people's heads a lot because that makes them like at the end of the game we gonna still be friends, but during the game, I'm coming at your neck every play because it's like at this point I'm gonna let you know I'm better than you. You're not better than me.
I love your personality. I really do. I love that he's confident, and those are the guys you love because the guys that can talk it and go on the field and do it are completely the different type of person that doesn't talk, go on the field. It doesn't matter where they're ranked and don't provide the talent on the field. So I love that about you.
So, as somebody that played multiple positions and also, like you're saying, is a big trash talker, what position on the field, because there's other ones too, pass rushers, offensive linemen that trash talk a lot as well. What position do you think is the biggest trash talking position?
The biggest trash talking position?
Oh, it's the corner position. Not even a question.
Oh, for sure it's the corner position.
Oh, absolutely.
Eye line. You can tell his team and him that he sucked. And then you look at the coach like, is this your man?
Well, we know the prima donna position in the NFL is wide receiver. So, of course, the corner position is the biggest talking position because they got to shut up the prima donnas.
Man.
You know it. If you want to play in the NFL, there are a lot of prima donnas in the NFL. One of them, you know very, very well, Mr. Odell Beckham. So he played in New York for a little while. He's over there with Cleveland. There's a lot of prima donnas in the NFL who expect. Antonio Brown is another prima donna that always wanted. He didn't want to put his hands on. He didn't want anybody to put their hands on him. But when it came down to coming down with the ball, he always put his hands on everybody else. So there are a lot of prima donna players in the NFL, and you're going to meet a lot of them playing NCAA football. You know that, and I know that, and everybody knows that.
Yes, I know I am a lot, but they're gonna have to man up on that field.
Well, I want to tell you this: you better be following us on social media, my friend. Are you following us?
Following y'all?
Yeah, you got to follow us, man. What's wrong with you?
I'll follow y'all.
You got to follow us, man. Come on, man. You got to follow us. Definitely. We definitely need you following us. We want to stay in touch with you. I think you're a great personality, by the way, man. But before we let you go, I ask every single recruit 3 crazy questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. And you don't need the books. You don't need academics to answer them, okay? So here we go.
I'm for sure know that.
Number 1 question, boxers or briefs and why?
boxes or breeds.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. I'm gonna go with boxes because it's better because like the wind. Win for me because like I need to lose because if it's too tight on me, I can't move. If I can't move, what? Then I'm over here. Hips is tight, legs tight.
Well,
I can't do nothing.
Well, we know why you're going to UCLA, and it's not the football, it's the women. I'm just kidding. Anyways, favorite snack to eat and why?
Favorite snack?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears, those are amazing.
Well, I'll tell you this.
It's like they just taste amazing. Like it's plain, but it's just like you can't get tired of them because everybody that I know loves gummy bears.
Wow.
They're like there's a great energy. Like after the workout, you throw them, you just start eating them. Or during the workout, you be like, man, I don't feel like working out no more. You just keep eating them, or you just chilling at home and you just start eating. It's like you can just eat them anywhere, basically, at any time.
Well, you and Floyd Mayweather would be very good friends because if you've ever seen his candy collection, you'd probably have a heart attack. He's got a whole room full of gummy bears and gummy worms. Have you ever had gummy bear juices?
Yes.
Those are good, man. I'm addicted to those things, man. I can eat a whole bag by myself, man. Me and you have something in common because I do like candy. I try to stay away from it. I gotta keep my man figure because I'm not your age. I'm not 17, 18, 19 years old. I'm 38, man. I'm in good shape, but if I eat a bag of gummy bears, I better get to the gym and run a couple of miles or something like that because I need to burn off those gummy bears. So got to stay a little bit away from that.